Yeah, before we got to the album, we pretty much did all covers. But then when we got to the album, yeah, we were thinking about expense, and you're like, well, let's pull in some originals. And
yeah, the people, when you do covers, people, you know, these things, and they'll go, oh, you're a cover band. Well, and so you end up doing it. So we've written some pretty decent songs. Yeah. Some better songs on the record.
These are the songwriters.
And when you do obscure songs like us, nobody knows their covers. So that works.
What are the reasons behind the songs that you picked to cover? Why those songs?
Yeah, you just kind of look for.
I mean, it's something that fits.
Yeah. Kind of that air of goofiness to it too. You know, I guess we don't really do many, or hardly at all, any pop, top 40 type stuff. Except Single Ladies, but then even then, that sounds nothing like Beyonce. You know, so.
But there was a good sense in the record. We wanted to try and represent the variety of things that you might say. And when we do gigs, for example, if we're hired to be a 50s band, like we were, there was a thing we did up in Knoxville where they really wanted a song. We did other times it's more fiddle music, more swing music, and a lot of times it's more vocal or more folky. And so we're on the record to sort of show that breadth of what we can do, but that also fit and was interesting. And
we have multiple vocals. This is what Bill, who was quoted in the paper, and actually a friend of mine last night, without even looking at the paper, was saying about what he liked in bands, and that was that you didn't hear just one instrument, one voice the entire time. That there's a trade-off, either in the song between vocals, or the next song you play somebody else is singing.
That's why we can do such a long set.
Yeah, that's what Bonnie and I were talking about. Like, do they ever take breaks? Because y'all just.
We could probably play 5 hours worth of music.
The list we have is some of it would be a little more rockier than others, but we have that much. I mean, even tonight there's some things. There's a couple things we said we haven't played that in 4 or 5 months. It would be nice to run it in the parking lot. We don't really do it.
We didn't do Cheap Trick tonight.
Yeah.
We meant to.
We should kind of do that.
Yeah. Or the letter, or lots of.
We got a lot of songs.
Yeah. But out of the list of given, there's probably 150 songs in our repertoire that we know. But it also means that if you don't practice them regularly, you know, there's stuff that we know them, but we don't know them like.
And the average band out there, when you're starting up as a band, usually 40 is the number you aim for. So that's kind of talking about how long we've been together.
Yeah.
Since we have about 150 songs.
And we can pull off anything under 7 chords.
Yeah.
Really.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because we actually have been known to play stuff that we don't know. Somebody will call it for one thing, somebody knows it. One of us knows it, and that's good enough.
What's the inspiration behind the songs that you write?
Whatever you can get. An idea. Having an idea is 80% of it. You gotta come up with a lick, but anybody will tell you that. Some songs, you know, you work for years on, and some songs just fall out of your head.
I know with ham and eggs for breakfast, I had more of a feel in mind of what I wanted. I wanted a sinister sounding song, and so I had this chord progression in my head, you know, and then I pictured it with the New Orleans piano and that banjo in there and stuff, and I had recorded that song a few years ago with a different band, but we didn't get the sound that I wanted. But when we recorded with Mr. Creek, we were able to layer in the New Orleans piano and then bringing in Eric on the tuba, which was David, our pseudo fifth member. He came up with that idea of doing that, and he's just messing around on his keyboard, and I was like, that's too cool, you know, and so...
So I went to Larry Smithy and said, we got any tuba players around here? And he recommended Eric, and he said, well, I got a euphonium player.
That track sounds really expensive.
It sounds great. There's so many layers. Yeah.
That's going to really sound like we're called in the big dogs.
Yeah, we're not even in a studio. That was done on the stage. And,
Really?
And his office.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. On the Clayton Center.
And we all showed up with head calls every time.
Why the vocals sound so lush. Warm.
Where do you guys primarily play? Like,
Around here.
Yeah.
Maryville. Knoxville, Maryville.
are there specific venues that you do more than others?
We've been normally it was always private parties and charities and stuff, but we've been branching out to more public places like Wild Wing Cafe and Boyd's Chicken Reel lately, and Bracken's.
We got an
There's a
email
dog
that somebody
running
in
around
West
our feet.
Virginia wants us. So,
We went to Nashville once.
Really?
Yeah.
And we played at the Leaf
Convention,
Festival and got on their official video.
Yeah, we did. We got about 3 minutes on the Leaf Festival. Filmed once a few years ago. Yeah. And then we got played this last time during we put our CD on during while they were getting ready for at Leaf, and we're about ready to tell the Leaf people, hey, you need us out there.
been playing in Knoxville for the parade, and
We played Dogwood Arts Festival once. We played at a parade.
And we'll be playing the Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Yeah. We played the Yazoo Swing Fest up on Mark Square. That was,
So it's getting bigger.
that parade was something else. Though we had 30 seconds to evacuate before the.
We were run over by a marching band.
Oh my God! We're in the middle of single ladies, and I could see the parade moving down the street.
The little Shriner guys.
Yeah, and I was like, it's getting closer. We need to end the song somehow, and they were almost running us over. We threw our stuff off the street.
Yeah, that's literally. I was looking for the video of that. I never saw it, but it was scrambled.
What parade was this?
Dogwood Arts Festival.
Okay.
We were on the center stripe.
Oh man.
It's like a train coming.
Yeah, that's
We need to
terrifying.
get our picture done.
Well, I've actually only got really one more question. Do y'all usually donate your time, or do you play for profit? Both?
But we like profit.
both, yeah, both.
Both.
We do.
But Edward has a philosophy that
Pay the overhead.
he really taught me a lesson in music business a few years ago. I really like this philosophy. He said, we may not always get paid in money, but we always get paid. So sometimes you get paid in publicity. You know, it's like, okay, if we're going to do this for charity and they can't afford, see if we can get, if you can promote a spot in the newspaper for us, get a feature article, put our name at the top of your poster, or something like that. So we do always get paid, like I said, not losing money.
Would turned out that we got a cover on the weekend,
Yeah.
and
That
that's
was-
where
Some
Scott
good
said,
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were great.
Yeah, outstanding.
Well, we did. We should probably mention the Chamber. Was it the Chamber of Commerce last year gave us an award as the sort of Spirit of Philanthropy award because
Yeah,
we have this reputation. We've picked some charities that we're partial to, and we will donate to. And yeah, we get paid in publicity and stuff, but we've sort of made sure that Maine Support and Appalachian Bear Rescue and Historic Trust and some others,
Harmony Adoptions.
Harmony Adoptions are places that we will.
Yeah, that was like a highlight, I think, in our Pistol Creek life.
So we've had 2 weekend covers in a year.
that's awesome. I actually have one more question. I almost forgot about it. The shirts. Whose idea?
It was,
When did they come into play?
well,
Too soon.
They were on clearance. They were on clearance, and we.
I've been wearing this
He's
shirt
had
from
that.
the beginning, and hoping that it might eventually catch on. And it took about 6 years for them to finally go along with it.
Finally went on clearance.
And Brian Tuggle gave me this.
Yeah,
I went to buy it. He said there was one up there, and Brian didn't have it.
So,
See, now we look like a band. It's good.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll see
Have a
you.
good night. Around. Yeah.